Good morning and welcome to a new semester. I'm Professor Gambino and I'll be your instructor for the course. I'll give a little bit of a more formal introduction in a minute, but for now I just want to say that I'm really excited to be able to work with you all this semester and really looking forward to it, and hopefully you're also looking forward to getting started as well. The beginning of a semester is always exciting because of the opportunity that it brings in. Opportunities to learn, to grow, to progress, and ultimately take big steps forward towards your goals. And in particular, I want to commend you on the decision to pursue developing skills in mathematics, because math is becoming more and more integrated in the world around us every day, and at a seemingly ever increasing rate. So pursuing an education and including math as a big part of that is a really smart decision on your end. But to get us started, let's take a tour of the course. Everything for our class will be integrated through Blackboard, which you can access through the queue, or you can go directly to mycourses.qcc.edu. From here, once you sign in with your username and password, you should be able to see a Courses and Communities tab in which you can find our course. Now, for the purposes of this demo, I'll just click into a pre-calculus section. You'll have to click into your specific course, but I'll note that all of my courses, whichever you're enrolled in, will pretty much all look the same, and so this will still be a really useful guide and reference. When the class first opens up, you'll be directed to an announcements page, and each Monday I'll be sending out a weekly update posted on the Blackboard announcements as well as sent out through email, which will include a quote of the week, usually a study strategy, as well as a content overview for what we'll be discussing that week, and a to-do list of all of the assignments that you'll be responsible for. To the left of this, we have a menu that's going to allow us to navigate through all aspects of the course. Below the Announcements tab, we have the Syllabus and Course Info tab. Clicking here, we can find the syllabus, the course calendar, the grading scale, as well as a schedule/planner and a estimated time budget. I'll come back to this document in a separate video, but basically it's going to give you a sense of how much time you'll need to dedicate to different tasks throughout the week. Next, we have a Discussions tab, which will include all of the discussion board assignments for the course. These will also be accessible through the weekly tabs, which we'll get to in a second, and it's usually easier to access them there, but they're also all available here as well. MathLab is our online homework system, and this link will take you to the homepage, or if you've yet to register, will allow you to register, but we'll save that for a separate video as well. Once grades get posted, they'll be available under the My Grades tab. I generally post grades probably every 4 weeks or so, and so you can expect those to be updated here. Below that, under the Student Hours tab, I've listed all of my student hours or office hours for the semester. Note that most of these are in-person hours, although some of them are remote. And for the remote hours in particular, if you click this link, it'll bring you to the Zoom session for those remote office hours. Then below that, we have some additional helpful resources for the course, most prominently some short 60-second videos. That can be a really helpful tool in terms of getting a quick refresher on a concept or just an overview that's delivered in a direct, concise way. I've been posting about 2 of these per week throughout the whole year, so there's probably at least 60 or so at the time of this recording, and I'll continue to do that throughout the semester. I frequently take inspiration from common questions from students to filter them into what I'm doing in those videos, so don't hesitate to send questions my way about particular problems or concepts, because I'll be able to use that to help make more content and material for students in the future. Finally, we have the weekly tabs. There's one for each week of the course, and this is where you'll be able to find all of the content and assignments for a given week. Since we're just starting out and we're in week 1, if we click on the week 1 tab, we'll see the Getting Started module, a couple of homework modules, as well as a discussion board and a weekly quiz. And so this can kind of function as a outline for all of the assignments that you'll want to be working through for that given week. For example, if we click into one of the modules, you'll see the lecture videos, the notes available, the daily questions, an assignment type that we'll talk about in a little bit, as well as the homework. Now I'll note that probably on screen you're seeing my instructor view, which is going to lay all of these out from top to bottom, but you'll probably see them one element at a time when you see it from the student end. And then the last thing I'd like to point out while we're here is all of these videos, they are embedded from YouTube, and so they'll inherit all of YouTube's functionality. So for example, you can click to play it a little bit faster if you feel like I talk too slow, or you can play it a little bit slower if you feel like I talk too fast. Also, you can toggle on captions if you want to kind of read along as I'm speaking. And then finally, many of these videos have a table of contents feature as well. So if you look along the playhead, you'll see these different segments which represent a different portion of the video. And so if there's like a particular example or a particular topic you want to jump back to, you'll have the reference there so you can click right to it. Each of these lecture videos also comes with a corresponding lecture notes, which can be linked right above the video, and you can click and download it as a PDF to use it as a reference. And I think that about sums it up in terms of orienting ourselves and navigating through the course. Of course, there's plenty more things that we need to talk about in terms of syllabus and policies and grading and things like that, but we'll save those for the next few videos. For now, I'd like to hear a little bit more from you. So if we could go to the Week 1 tab and then the Getting Started module, there will be a pre-course survey which you can fill out. Once you finish filling out the pre-course survey, which will hopefully give me a little bit of information to get to know you a little bit better, you can also go to the Introductions discussion board and post a little introduction for yourself there. There is a prompt, so make sure you read through that carefully, but then you can also read the posts that I've already included there if you want to get to know me a little bit better as well. After that, I'll go over the rest of the details for the course in the next few videos. So once again, welcome. I'm looking forward to working with you this semester, and hopefully you're equally as excited to be getting started. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.